Well, good morning. Well, actually, it's good afternoon. I've had a busy day so far, and I'm losing all track of time. But today is Wednesday, November 20th, and we have two birthdays for two people that don't watch my channel. My family. Can you believe it? My family doesn't watch my channel. But it's my sister-in-law Diane's birthday. I'll still sing to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also my cousin who lives in Minnesota. She's married to my cousin Paul. Kathy, once again, doesn't watch my channel, although you've seen her on some of my tag videos when we do a family tag when I go on a vacation. But it's also Kathy's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, even though they don't watch, I hope they both have a great, great birthday. I've already sent them Facebook messages, and I've also sent them text messages, and I even called and sang to them. But I know they're not watching, so why even bother? But somebody who I know is watching is Linda and William Hughes, because today is their 25th anniversary. So, Linda, I know you're watching. I don't know about William, but I know you are. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary, 25 years. Very, very good. We went out to breakfast this morning. Christy's on vacation, and today was Aaron's day off, so they met us at the Pancake Factory, which is my favorite pancake place to go to. And we all ordered our breakfast, and they served all of our breakfast, and then Aaron just sat there empty-handed. No breakfast for Aaron. She forgot to put his order in. So she said, well, I'm so sorry. Did you want to just do it as a takeaway? And he says, no, that's okay. I just won't have breakfast. And I go, oh, no, we'll wait. So she just kind of looked. I said, no, we'll eat our food. He can watch us eat, and then when we're all done, we'll all watch him. So she just kind of chuckled. So she was so apologetic. So she says, well, can I get you something to drink or something? Because he was only drinking water. He says, no, that's okay. She says, no, please get something. She says, I feel so bad. So he asked for some orange juice. And then he looked over at my chocolate milk, because I always get chocolate milk with my pancakes. And he says, I should have got the chocolate milk because it was freshly squeezed orange juice. I'm not a big fan of freshly squeezed orange juice. I guess because even when I buy my orange juice, I buy it without the pulp. Because I don't like a lot of pulp in my orange juice. Although I do like a freshly squeezed orange juice if it doesn't have a lot of pulp in it. His had a lot of pulp in it. So I said, what? Maybe you can tell her to switch it around. And he's, no, that's okay. So, and really, they did a pretty good job of getting it out quicker. He didn't have to wait in line because it was really busy. We had to actually wait for a table. And so then he got his food when we were about half done. Well, it worked out well. I have some bathroom issues after I eat, which I've told you, so it gave me time to relax and not feel rushed with everybody else at the table because I knew we had to wait till Aaron to finish anyhow. So it was perfect timing. And so then we left there, and Lynn is looking for a book for her book club that they don't have available in Canada. And so she ordered them through the thrift books, and she ordered 4 for everybody that's in her little group. And they sent 4 books, but 3 of them were the right books and 1 was the wrong book. So when she tried to replace the order, it wouldn't be back in time before she left to go back home. And so we called around to the different libraries, and we found one not at a library close, but was within my library district. So after we had breakfast, the library was only maybe 10 minutes from where we had breakfast. And so we went and picked it up. Oh my gosh, I wish that was my library that was closer. It was gorgeous. My library is not really... It's in a converted space. It's not really set up to be a library. It was just kind of a temporary thing because they have land, which is near my house, where they were going to build this beautiful library. They showed all the pictures of it, and it was going to be gorgeous. But it never passes the millage. So they have all this land, but they have just this temporary structure, and it's all jammed and cramped, and it's, it's nice enough, but it's not like, this one was really, really nice. It was really nice. So we got the book, and she's coming back for our Christmas party on the 14th, and the library the book is not due back until the 16th, so that'll work out perfect. So even if for some reason she doesn't get here, I can get a 3-week extension on it, so that won't be a problem. So we can get that done. So she's going to have she'll have the book to bring home. She'll keep that book, and then she'll give the 3 books she bought for other people. So she won't have her own copy to keep afterwards. I did finish my book. I forget the name of it. It's in the other room, the Alex Cross Mysteries. They set up for another Alex Cross mystery right after it, which was kind of how they do it anyhow. But I liked it. It had a good ending. They wrapped everything up really well, and it was really good. And now I have a new book, but it's in the other room. I don't know when I'm going to start that, but I'm going to be starting not today. I probably won't start that till Lynn goes, because it's kind of rude to read when people are here. But right now she's watching some shows. Jim came back from hunting. Jim did end up getting a 7, almost an 8 point. It was a 7 point buck. But the one little horn or buck or whatever, whenever the little spike come out, wasn't enough to qualify as an 8 point deer. So it's a 7 point deer. So I cleaned out the refrigerator freezer that's in the garage, and he put the head in there because he's going to have the head mounted. So we had the discussion on where we're going to mount the head. He wants to temporarily, he said, put it in the living room over to the side where I have one of my clocks, which I guess I can tolerate it for now. I was trying to show him some better spots to put it. His gun room, the ceiling is too low, so he really can't put it in his gun room. In the basement, although we have a 10-foot ceiling in the basement, it still would be low and kind of low to the ground. So we're going to be hanging it there. It takes at least a year before it's almost a year before it's all done. So at least I don't have to worry about it for now. But I don't know when he's going to drop that off. And then half of the meat didn't fit because the deer head's in the freezer. So our neighbor across the street said he could keep most of the meat over there. So he has the meat there. Because my actual freestanding freezer is pretty full. I have 3 turkeys in there. One for me, and one for Denise, and one for Cindy. And then I have all my regular meat and my bread and all that good stuff. Does anybody else freeze bread? I freeze bread. I don't like the taste of bread once it's thawed. But Jim doesn't have a problem with it. So, well, we eat different kinds of bread. Because Jim likes white bread. And I like a 12-grain bread or like a hearty oak bread or something like that. I like it with a lot of fiber in it. Jim does not like that. So I buy my bread fresh and just eat that. And then he keeps his in there. And then like when the Bay's English muffins go on sale, we buy a whole bunch of them and keep them in the freezer because he has an egg sandwich every day. He calls it an egg muffin every morning for his breakfast. And so, and then I do go to Butcher Box, which I do like them. It's a subscription meat service, and you can set up anytime you want to have it delivered. I like their chicken. I like their bacon. I like their sausages. I like their steaks and their steak bits or whatever, sirloin tips. I like that. I am not a big fan of their burger. I don't like their burger. It's just something about it I just don't like. So I get free burger because the package that I have, you get 2 pounds of burger free with every delivery. And I do use it, but I use it like in a spaghetti sauce or something. I don't like to make like a regular burger from it. I just, I'm not a big fan of it. But everything else, the chicken is like delicious. We got a rack of ribs one time that was really good, but we don't eat a lot of ribs. Mostly because I don't feel like cooking them. Like if we grill them outside, it's one thing. But, I know you can make them in the oven and that, but I don't bother with that. So we don't get that very often. But the steak bits over some buttered noodles, we like that. We do have that a lot. And the pork chops and stuff like that. Like I said, just a burger. Not a big fan. And they always have great add-ons and stuff and specials and stuff. So if you want to think about doing it, it's called Butcher Box. You can look it up on Google and get it. I used to have a link. I don't have a link anymore. If you go over to Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading, I think in her description box, Joan has a link. And then she gets credit for, I don't order enough meat that I'm going to get enough credit from it. But once again, I do think it's a good subscription service. And so go over to Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading, and you can go in her. Well, watch her video and subscribe while you're there. Don't be so greedy just to take the link. At least subscribe and leave a comment in one of her videos. At least do that much. And what else was I going to tell you about? Oh, we put our traps out again last night. We put out 3 traps last night, and woke up this morning with no mice. So hopefully I got just the one mouse that snuck in. I know that you very rarely have one mouse. I understand that. But I'm going to leave the traps out again a couple more days just to make sure maybe they got smart or something. Put them in a different spot, see if maybe they move to a different area. But I'm hoping those are like the worst creatures on earth. They really are. They're really bad. They just creep me out. They just creep me. And I grew up, like I told you, we grew up with mice. We had mice all the time. I had traps under my bed that I'd hear go off during the night while I was sleeping. It's like, you would think I would be used to them by now, but it's just, no. Creepy crawlers. I don't like them, the creepy crawlers. And so then yesterday I made for dinner my honey barbecue chicken sandwich. We had that. We're going to have it actually for dinner again tonight because it really turned out well. That's for my collab that I'm doing in December with Joan and Edie and Kim. And then today, Lynn and I did I'm not a crafty person, so don't be holding your breath waiting to see this craft because it's very simple, very easy, but even for me it was difficult. That'll come out on the 12th of December. I made little wine corkscrew snowmen that you hang on the tree. It was fun. It was mostly Lynn doing the tutorial, but it was my video. But she did most of the work. To be honest, she did almost all the work with it. But I promised I'd do a video with that. So I got a couple more videos I got to line up to do before. I'm trying to get them done now so that I'm not doing them all at the last minute because I still do plan on doing a daily vlog because I do a daily vlog anyhow for Christmas. So that's my plan. And then Denise and Gary and Kylie are going to come over tonight to visit. Dale is still hunting with my brother Michael. And they see deer every day, but they're does, and he's looking for a buck. So I don't know if it's pouring rain today, so I don't know if he's out. They're farther up north, but I think it's even raining up there. It might be snowing. We're supposed to get snow flurries. I know I hate to say that out loud, but we're supposed to get snow flurries tonight. So I'm sure they have snow, which when you're hunting, you'd rather have snow anyhow. But, yeah, I think that's going to do it. I can't think of too much more to talk about. Like I said, Lynn is in the other room watching some shows with Jim that I've already seen that we taped while he was away, and so she's watching them with him. And, yeah, that's it. Not much more to go on. So, like, comment. You know what? A lot of times people don't like to comment, and I understand that. But if you could at least hit the like button, I think YouTube keeps track of that stuff. I get paid for doing these videos. I don't get a lot of money. Let me tell you, I'm not going to retire. I get a very minimal amount of money each month, but every little tiny little bit helps for me for my little mad cash, especially at Christmas time. So if you just at least hit the like button, I would like that. If you just leave me a smiley face, if you don't like to leave a comment, if you just leave a smiley face. A lot of you probably are like me. You watch, when I watch my videos, I watch them on the TV, and you can't really comment or anything when you're watching them on the TV. So what I usually do is go back on like on my phone and make a comment. But I don't like to do that because sometimes I think that throws the stuff off when they're keeping track, but I don't know. If anybody's familiar with that, let me know. But at least hit the like button. If you don't want to leave a comment, leave me a smiley face, leave me a turkey, leave me some kind of emoji. Leave me an emoji that best expresses how you feel today. How does that sound? Leave me a comment in the comments below with an emoji, and I'll send an emoji back to you. How's that sound? Anyway, okay, enough silliness. Too much for one day. Talk to you guys tomorrow.